Off Track, the Rookie's Guide to Formula One.
Hi all, welcome to Off Track Episode 8, the Rookie's Guide to all things Formula One with myself, Taylor Bryan, as your driver, and my team principal, Sharia Bryan.
Thanks, Taylor. So, firstly, a huge congratulations to Max Verstappen, who won the Drivers' World Championship in Japan this past weekend. Getting into the episode, this week we're covering the P's, Q's, and R's of the sport.
Off Track, de-jargoned.
Pits or pit lane, an area of the track usually located near the start-finish line, where the driver receives service to their car. This is also where the team garage area is located.
Parc Fermé. This is a fenced-off area where the cars are placed after a race session. Only race stewards are allowed to touch the cars in this area to prevent any illegal changes happening by the teams.
Paddock. This is an area behind the pits where teams store their transportation and motorhomes. This is generally not open to the public. However, if you have a lot of money to throw around, then you can buy F1 experience tickets, which can give you access to this special area.
Pit wall. This is the wall that separates the pit lane from the track. This is also where the team managers, owners, and engineers spend the race, monitoring the data and planning the strategy.
Pole position. This is the first position of the grid. This is usually given to the driver that posted the fastest lap during the third round of qualifying.
Porpoising. This is a new phenomenon seen in the design of the new 2022 cars, where the cars bounce up and down on the straights at high speed. This is caused by the cars being mostly dependent on ground effects, which makes use of a three-dimensional floor to create downforce. As the car's speed increases, the aero devices in the car's floor pulls it down and compresses the suspension. As the compression reaches a point where it reduces the airflow under the car, the effects of the downforce will be reduced, which causes the car to lift back up. The cycle repeats itself, which is described as porpoising. Now, porpoising negatively affects the balance of the car, making it very difficult for the drivers to control the car, and it also causes vibrations, which limit the driver's visibility, and the teams are currently actively seeking for solutions to the issue.
Qualifying, the knockout session that takes place on a Saturday to determine the position of the drivers on the starting grid on race day.
Race control. Race control is responsible for monitoring and supervising the practice sessions, the qualifying sessions, and the race itself. Now, race control has screens which show all parts of the circuit so that problems can be flagged and dealt with quickly. Retirement. When a car needs to drop out of an event because of an accident, a mechanical or engineering failure.
Roll cage, specially engineered and constructed frame to use to protect the driver from being injured in an accident.
Off Track, drivers.
This week's drivers feature Sergio Perez, driving for Red Bull Racing, George Russell, driving for Mercedes-AMG Petronas, Daniel Ricciardo, driving for McLaren.
Off Track, teams.
This week's team is Red Bull Racing.
Off Track, F1 in 1.
Okay, Rick's F1 reporting the checkered flag of this week's episode of Off Track. But before we do, we gotta play F1 in 1, a game of speed and accuracy. By now, you should already know the rules.
So today we're playing Driver's Nationality, where we have 1 minute on the clock to list the nationality of each driver. Team Cherie versus Team Taylor. Let's go.
Aren't I losing?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm done. I'm actually done. These handwritings are so bad. Okay, so we've checked the points and I scored a full 20, all correct. And Team Taylor
51.
scored 15 points. Okay, so time for the scoreboard. That brings our points up to Team Cherie on 95 points, and Team Taylor on
61 points.
61 points. So back to a huge gap in the championship, and Team Shri is leading. Anyway, so that's it, rookies of F1. That is Off Track episode 8. Thank you so much for all your support, all your likes, your shares, your comments, and we'll see you soon for episode 9. That's it from us. Bye.